clear on the pizza bombing investigation.
How
The
are
many
you
dead
doing today?
She's as complex and interesting as anybody you'll ever meet.
Okay,
when Dateline continues.
so I'm making a bracelet right now. So
Trains.
just give me some time,
Trains that use the
okay?
power of Dell
I'm
AI
just
and Intel.
just making a bracelet.
And stroke occurred.
Okay,
See
dark.
if risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events.
So
Infection, epilepsy, smoke,
I'm making a
heart,
bracelet
hypertension.
right now.
Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
I just got in.
Disrupt the itch and rash
I'm
of
muted.
eczema. Talk to your
Can you not hear me
dermatologist
right now?
about Rinvoq.
You can't understand me.
Paul? Hey, Carfox. Are you hiding from used car shopping?
No. Yes.
Okay. Just because nearly half of all used cars have been in an accident doesn't mean you have to overpay.
Really?
Take my word for it. It doesn't have to be scary.
Okay. Show me, Carfox.
Knowing how a car's accident history impacts price means you don't have to overpay.
Cool. Wait, how did you get in here exactly?
No fear, just Fox. Say show me at Carfax.com.
Seriously, how'd you get in here?
Trains.
You good now? I'm good?
Trains that use the
Am I
power of Dell
loud enough?
AI and Intel.
Let me know. Because
Clearing the way
I can fix that.
so you arrive
Kinda.
exactly where you belong.
There's been a strange string of
Okay,
deaths
so
in Erie, Pennsylvania.
right now,
God, I can't believe what we saw.
before I
First,
start,
pizza delivery man Brian Wells, a bomb locked around his neck.
One Piece
Please,
Bounty
get this
Rush,
thing off me. Whoever did this
I
is
have
watching.
to make a
God,
bracelet
Then
because
another
someone
delivery
asked
man
for
dropped dead.
a specific
And
one.
later,
So I'm gonna be making a bracelet.
a body in a freezer.
Wow, another one of these. This can't get any crazier moments.
Was there a link to it all? The
Okay,
darkest
so
secrets
I'm
are
making a
still to
bracelet,
come.
alright?
She manipulated.
So if anybody else
everybody
asks,
around.
that's what I'm doing.
I was like, oh my god, is this possible?
Yeah, that's the issue. Like
The FBI had put together a
background is
profile of the
usually
unknown
that
bomb
loud.
maker who constructed the device placed on Brian Wells. And agents believe that profile matched Bill Rothstein to a T. Rothstein, a former high school shop teacher, was smart
let me
and sly,
hear
with a
how
garage
loud
full
it
of
does sound.
metalworking tools at his disposal. The big guy in the bib overalls was now a prime suspect in the pizza bombing case.
Let me hear how loud
Yet
it does
investigators
sound.
had no physical evidence tying him to the crime. Bill Rothstein was out on bond, accused only of the minorish charge of abusing a corpse, the one found in his home freezer. He seemed to be relishing his moment in the spotlight,
That is not
She's
good.
come out yesterday.
responding to a reporter's question in French.
C'est très dommage.
Rough translation, too bad. But when would-be documentary filmmaker Trey Borzalleri went to Rothstein's house to talk about the pizza bombing, Rothstein wouldn't talk to him in any language.
The garage is open. This is where the frozen body was held. And
classical music is blasting out of there. So instantly, it's jarring. And I look at him and I say, listen, I'm making a documentary on the Brian Wells case, and I know it's affected your life, and I'd like to hear your side of the story. And he turned to me and he said, no.
So
What were the hairs in the back of your neck telling you? They were telling me to get out of there. This guy's creepy.
turn it down
Absolutely.
because the background.
And FBI agent Clarkson
Yeah, the
seems to recall
background
him
is
that Rothstein
very
constructed the color.
overpowering.
But Clark still didn't
This is
have
very
evidence
true.
to connect him to the pizza
So
case. Then in
let
July
me see how loud it
2004,
is now.
less than a year after the bombing,
What were the
Clark
hairs in the
got
back of
some
your neck?
unwelcome news. His prime suspect was dying on it.
I see Bill in the hospital bed, and I said, ooh, he looks much more sick than they're telling me, so I may have one crack at this.
Rothstein had terminal cancer.
How was the party?
FBI man crossed his fingers for a deathbed
the party
confession.
was okay.
I said, Bill, don't take this with you.
Not what I expected.
You've got
That's
to
for
tell
sure.
me, are these cases related? And he lifted his arm out of the bed, and he spelled out no. And 4 days later, he's deceased.
Bill Rothstein was 60, and whatever involvement, if any, he had with the pizza bombing case, he took to his grave without saying a word.
Don't take this with you.
Not what I expected.
With Rothstein dead, Clark's attention turned to Marjorie Deal Armstrong,
this is
who it turned out
okay.
knew her way around sudden deaths.
I'm
Who
gonna
is
try
this person?
something.
You can use as
I'm
many
gonna try
words and as many minutes as you like to describe her.
See
Wow, because it
how
takes that
it
long, right?
is.
She's as complex and interesting as anybody you'll ever meet in your life.
There are people who have a past, and then there is Marjorie. Clark's attention turned to
Marjorie had a tremendous magnetism. We were just drawn to each other.
In the 1960s, Susan Robinson and Marjorie were students together at Erie's Academy High School.
She just walked up to me and said hello, and I had the funniest feeling that I had met somebody that was going to be with me as a friend for a long time.
Susan also knew Big Bill Rothstein, who she says was in and out of Marjorie's life for decades.
I think the first person she dated seriously was Bill Rothstein, and he worshipped her. Well, that's heady stuff. I said, what was the attraction? And she said there was intellectual compatibility. I really liked that about him, because he was so smart.
But Susan says Marjorie started acting strangely, eventually turning to astrology to help guide her life.
She grew up with astrological charts herself. She looked at the charts, and they did not serve her well for the most part. There's a pattern which I saw only years later, because the people she was
Let's see what I can
associating with
do.
got sketchier and sketchier.
Things got worse. Marjorie became erratic, a stream of consciousness trouble, profane. Mental illness began to take over.
She suffered from bipolar disorder, other mental illnesses, and her life pretty much spiraled down.
Down and finally out of control.
Because the people she was
Let's see what I can
In
do.
1984, Marjorie was 30. Things got worse. Marjorie became erratic, a stream of consciousness trouble, profane. Mental illness began to take over.
She suffered from bipolar disorder, other mental illnesses, and her life pretty much spiraled down.
Down and finally out of control.
Let's see what I can
In
do.
1984, Marjorie was 30. Things got worse. Marjorie became erratic, a stream of consciousness trouble, profane. Mental illness began to take over.
Let's see what I can do.
Things got worse. Marjorie became erratic, a stream of consciousness trouble, profane. Mental illness began to take over.
Really, really disturbed, and she was never going to get better.
But the courts ultimately declared her competent to stand trial. Ambrose produced witnesses who testified that the boyfriend had physically abused Marjorie in public. The lawyer made his case so compelling that the jury found her not
Okay,
guilty.
now it's
I thank God and I thank the jury and everybody that has always believed in Shell to get through this. Okay, go ahead, son.
Marjorie eventually met another man, Richard Armstrong, and married him. His life came to an unfortunate end too.
He fell and hit his head on a coffee table. She took him into the emergency room. He was seen. They claimed that they thought he had the flu or something like that, and he was okay to go home. She went to get the car to take him home, and he collapsed on the floor and died.
Police investigated the death and cleared Marjorie. Marjorie then sued the hospital for malpractice.
He died, and she won a large settlement.
So when Marjorie Deal Armstrong's name flashes on the 11 o'clock news, people with pretty good memories in Erie recognize it, right?
Marjorie's back. So when her name came up as related to the death of James Roden, there was not a surprise person
Rivals is
in there.
gonna pop up.
Roden, her third dead
I
partner,
can't wait for
was the one
Fantastic
shot
Four.
in prison.
You
But
know
once
what?
again, Marjorie
Fantastic
was
Four.
institutionalized because of her mental illness.
I'm
And
questioning more
Agent
than the
Clark was
Thunderbirds.
prohibited from talking with her.
Personally.
But that was about to change. Coming up, Marjorie points the finger at someone new.
I've never killed a person in my life and never would. Hell, I hate to kill bugs.
And a dangerous close encounter.
I
The
pulled
reason
my gun
why
out,
I'm
and I was
questioning
very close
Fantastic
to
Four is
squeezing off
because
When Dateline
of the
continued.
changes they're doing to Johnny Storm specifically. I'm not really a fan of the changes.
I get it. Slow motion. Slow down geographic atrophy. But we don't need gimmicks. Stick to the facts. GA, the advanced form of dry AMD, can irreversibly damage your vision. But Syfovre is an FDA-approved eye injection that gives you the power to slow GA. Syfovre was proven to slow GA lesion growth over 2 years with increasing effect over time. It's the only treatment to slow GA in as few as 6 doses per
Sent it
year.
to my email.
Don't take Syfovre
Everything?
if you have an infection or active swelling anywhere around your eye that may include pain and redness or are allergic to it. Syfovre can cause severe allergic reactions. Other serious side effects are eye infection and red blood
If they did this
detachments.
to us,
Severe
you'll
inflammation
just
of vessels in the retina,
lactose
which may result in severe vision loss, wet
Here's the
AMD,
thing, I really do think The
increased
Eternals was
pressure.
a good movie.
Most common side effects are eye discomfort,
And
wet AMD, small specks floating in vision, and blood in the white of the eye.
People were
Tell your doctor right
overreacting.
away if you have any side effects.
But also,
Facts to slow GA. Ask your retina specialist about Syfovre.
I feel like
No, just the facts.
The pictures on
I
your phone
really
are
hope they
photo books just
land.
waiting to be made. Give us your photos and
They
our free
land
24-hour designer service will make a book for you overnight. If it means something, make it something.
I truly
Use code
hope
TV40
they
for
don't
20% off
make
Shutterfly orders over
Johnny
$29.
Storm
Good
whatever
morning.
this
With
rumor is, because I'm not a fan of it. It's like ruining something about the character that really makes the character.
Making your good morning even better with Docalax.
Oh, our car's value
How
went
is
up.
the
Maybe we
best
should
one?
track
That
all our
part,
cars
bro.
on Carvana.
Bro.
We need more trackers.
First off, it was not a bachelorette party.
One is going on.
Second, when I got there,
Some rises. Now what? Cold?
it was not the party any of us expected. We thought it was just gonna be like a house party.
Colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms after taking a medication
No, it was at like a.
Remicade? Put them in check with Rinvoq, a once daily pill.
When
It was at a
symptoms can't
center.
take control, I got rapid relief with Rinvoq. Check.
And like,
Slow me down. I got lasting
bro,
remission
that's the
with
first time I
Rinvoq.
ever felt
Check.
old.
And
So I'm
waiting
like,
for
I don't.
intermission, even at nearly 2 years.
This is not my
Rinvoq
type
helps
of
visibly reduce
type of
damage
thing.
in
I don't even
intestinal lining.
remember.
Check.
When was the
Rapid
last
symptom
time?
relief. Lasting remission.
And visibly reduced damage. Check.
Wait,
Rinvoq can lower ability
it's
to
not a
treat
rumor?
infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers
Not a
including
rumor.
lung and skin. Serious allergic reactions,
Not
GI
a
tears, death,
fan.
heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, ERC, smoke, are pregnant,
No,
or
bro, there
don't
were
take
just a bunch
allergic
of.
or having
There
infection.
were
Put you see
like
clothes in
kids.
check and keep them
I
there.
thought it was
With
gonna be like
Rinvoq.
a
Ask your
regular
gastroenterologist
house
about
party, like a
Rinvoq.
regular
I used
get
to
together.
hide my ugly fungus-damaged toenails.
Man, I don't
But
remember
then
the
I
last
found
time I was at a
Optimal
party.
Patches.
Like,
Optimal
really?
patches work while you sleep.
Last
to
time
lighten
I was at a
smooth
party
and moisturize
that I
for
can
clearer,
remember
healthier-looking toenails. Get
was like
Optimal
high school.
patches and show off your toes again.
My hair has gotten so much thicker ever since taking this.
I used to have probiotic green juice that replaced it all with this pharma colostrum.
Gotta take it.
First thing I noticed was the energy and recovery that I had after workout. I wanted to try it, tryarmor.com.
Like, truthfully, Candido, Bull, Dark, whoever's in here, when was the last time you've been at a party?
January 2005, and the new year would bring big news.
Because, bro,
Marjorie D.
I was
Armstrong
like, dang,
was again found competent to stand trial. But this time, instead of fighting the murder charges in court, she pleaded guilty in the shooting death of Jim Roden.
20
She's gone
years
down
ago.
for the death of Roden, the
My
boyfriend
God.
in the freezer.
Right. She was sentenced to 7.
She's pleaded guilty.
She's pleaded guilty and sentenced to 7 to 20 years for that death.
It was big news for Trey Borzilleri, too. With the frozen body case finally resolved, he thought the timing was right to try to make contact with Marjorie. So he wrote her.
With Rothstein dead, I figured I had nowhere else to turn but to her for information. And that's what I did. So she becomes your pen pal. She's your correspondence buddy. She does. It was last resort for information.
Going to the bar count?
Clark was more direct.
If it's
He
a
went to
bar
visit
party,
Marjorie
I
in
guess.
prison.
I'm here to talk to you
Like
about the Brian Wells
non-birthday
case.
party.
And she said, I'm not telling you
Probably
anything
like
about
2
that
years
case
ago.
unless you move me closer to Erie.
So let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal. It's manipulation, Marge.
Marjorie didn't like the prison she was in, which was 4 hours away from Erie, and wanted
I'm
to
just
be
glad
moved.
there were
Clark agreed to try to get her
a
transferred.
set amount of people
You do
that
me a favor, I'll talk to
me
you.
and my family
But
knew
going
from
out the door,
church.
she
Because we
said,
were just
you better check out a
we were
guy
just
named
over
Kevin.
there having a
Did you
party
put more
ourselves.
weight on that? Did you flesh that out?
Absolutely.
Ken Barnes, a new name. Clark had no idea how he might fit into his investigation, but he did know of Barnes.
As soon as we heard the name, investigators, state police definitely knew, Erie police definitely
No,
knew.
we were not at the club.
Ken Barnes was a crack dealer in town.
Marjorie and Ken Barnes, it turned out, had been friends for many years. They were fishing buds at a local pier. Clark started tailing Barnes. You go after him.
We did, and there were several times where we would have
Okay.
to
Also,
sort of track
I'm
Ken
gonna need to
down
find
and
a
say,
way
hey, Ken,
to
get in the car, let's
balance
chat.
the background
But that's all it was, a check.
and my
Barnes gave
voice.
him nothing. So Clark did a deep dive on the guy's contact with the
Because it's like
authorities.
I need
and to
to
die,
amplify
there it
my
was,
own
a video.
voice. Where the background is just
A police interrogation of Ken Barnes had been conducted by the Erie police almost 2 years before. At the time, they were investigating the frozen body case.
Marjorie Deal, you know her
Also,
Barnes had
like
a
I said in the
grand slam
beginning,
revelation
just in
and
case nobody
considered
heard me,
Marjorie.
I'm making a
He told
bracelet
investigators
right now.
she was obsessed with her
So
inheritance.
give me a
Her
little
wealthy
bit
mother had already died, and she was upset
before I
that
put
Dad was
on
squandering money she felt
I
should
mean not
go to
Pirate
her.
Warriors. Bounty
There's a
Rush.
lot more money in the estate that's supposed to be willed to her when
We
he
still
died.
haven't heard anything
And she
about
said that he is a
Pirate
recovering
Warriors, by
alcoholic
the way.
and he's been given like sums of
I feel like Summer Games
$100,000
Fest
to the church and given
is
it away to all
definitely a
his
place to
friends and
show
stuff.
it.
And hundreds of thousands of dollars.
And if
Yeah.
not Summer
And she
Games
said
Fest,
that,
it's probably gonna be like
he was giving away her inheritance. And she was so damn obsessed with it.
Anime Expo.
So obsessed that Marjorie asked Barnes to kill her father
Alright.
so she could get his money. He told the cops he had no intention of bumping off her dad, but played along, acting as though he would be the killer.
So
I'm 49 years old. I've never killed a person in my life and never will. I hate to kill bugs.
oh, I'll show you the bracelet after we finish.
I tried when people shoot deer.
And
Bro,
what was
I'm
his
not
feat for the night?
27.
They said, well, my
I'm
guess is
30.
that was
I'm not
And
37.
she goes, well, how much? I said, $250,000.
I'm
250,000.
26.
Interesting. That was the same amount of money demanded on the bank robbery note. Now, finally armed with that 2-year-old information, Clark decided it was time to put a bigger squeeze on Ken Barnes. So Clark and another agent picked him up and put him in their car.
He got in the
Summer
front
Games
seat,
Fest showing off World
especially
Secret
in
2.
case the
Bro,
Wicked
there's no
ATF
way.
was riding, and I was right directly behind
You know what?
Ken.
How do
And while I
y'all
was
feel
riding
about
down to our office to have a chat, Ken
anime
reaches in
video
his pocket,
games
pulls out
not
a
following
knife.
the story?
Clark had to make a split-second decision.
Because
Does
I
he
don't know.
shoot
It's like a
Barnes to save his
50-50
brother?
to me.
And I'll never forget, I pulled
Like
my gun out,
sometimes it could be
and I put
really
it to
cool,
the back of the
but
seat,
like
and I was very close to squeezing
For
off
One
around
Piece,
right through the seat.
we
Instead,
don't
he
really
got Barnes
have
to hand over the
anything
note.
besides like Pirate
Everyone taking a
Warriors
deep breath,
that really
Barnes
try to
got out of
follow
the
the
car,
story.
still insisting he knew nothing
Like
about
every
the
One
pizza
Piece
bomb.
game is just
But
making
there
their
was
own
someone else who was
type of
eager
thing.
to talk
I might
to the
rewatch
investigators.
Eternals. Yes.
Coming up,
Hey,
This is
Eternals
amazing
not a bad
because
movie.
Marjorie's never talked
It's
about
just
these things to anybody.
gets a lot of hate.
a pizza bombing bombshell straight from Marjorie's mouth.
Marge is like, it's not like we didn't measure his neck for the college.
Yeah, I like the new interesting stuff they make for like games with their own story. Because like Xenoverse became its own thing. Time Patrollers might actually be like the strongest in Dragon Ball. Truly.
Visible from up high in the sky. Even from atop this skyscraper, it easily lights up buildings from across the skyline. That's over 30,000 candelas of crazy bright light. Pull the trigger again and it converts to a floodlight, turning this entire field from dark.
I feel like getting a One Piece game that covers the story would not
It's your choice. Wow, look how bright this
would not be satisfying because the story isn't done yet.
It's an advancement in technology
Better than Sparky's story. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be real. For Sparking, that story mode is trash. The only good thing we got was Gohan Black. They have to pull a CC2. Okay. Of all the developers that could make a One Piece CC2 type game, would y'all want a CC2 game for One Piece, or is there a different developer you'd want? Because it's kind of crazy that for One Piece, most of the mobile games have been getting that like CC2 type love. Wait, can I pull it up?
Call 1-800-953-9895 or visit GetStarPatrol.com. So call 1-800-953-9895
Yeah, the what ifs in Sparking
or visit GetStarPatrol.com
was better than the
now.
gameplay. Because some of those I'll be real, I say some of those what ifs, but Gohan Black was like the coolest one. The other what ifs were like kind of eh. I wouldn't mind a CC2 game for One Piece purely because of how good the story mode and graphics would be. Bro, I think CC2 could actually like go crazy with the story mode. It's just, and also for a CC2 game, they can make the roster as big as they want it. Okay. Wait, if I can I pull up the mobile games? Because if I can, I'm gonna do it right now. Like, high key. Alright, finally done. So it's a blue bracelet. So it's a blue bracelet with white, silver and like blue gems on the side. Probably it's not gonna focus. But yeah, it's supposed to be like for bull what? No, a lady asked for 100 of these, and I just made the last one because she wanted a specific one. So that's the last one of 100. My God. But actually, I'm probably. But yeah, I didn't realize how many people would be buying bracelets because I didn't think it would pop off, but like, ow, we've been getting people coming up to us asking for like 150, like, kind of crazy. Okay, now I do want to show this off though. Can I show this? I'm showing it anyways. I don't care. Actually, I'm trying to see, yeah, real PvP. Sparking just needs something to bring it back. It just got its DLC and it's right back where it started with the balance pack. Here's the thing. No matter how good their updates are, Rebirth of Souls is getting twice the amount of updates. It really is. Like, those devs actually care about that game. Sparking is now just getting it. And no matter how good people say that game is, the constant gameplay loop, I'll be real, that's probably one of the worst gameplay loops I've seen in for an anime game, for sure. Because like I know for fighting games, the gameplay loop there's levels to it. But for Sparking Zero, it oh my god. This is the gameplay loop. Let me show you. Let me show you. It's like this. Bro, do you know it? And if you know what I'm doing, it's like you see people constantly spam this move. Or they're just the people who constantly spam the character moves from afar. You know what's gonna happen is it. Hey, I'm just saying. Oh, let me put this up. I'm just saying. Xenoverse 2 DLC is gonna pop off crazily. But also. Okay, also, this is the Sanji to beat. Yes, I did the super counter. What you gonna do? You can't stop me. Yeah, and what I mean by this is the Sanji to beat is a developer that makes a One Piece game has to make a Sanji that's better than this one. Cause this has Soba Mask and Onigashima Sanji all in one. Seeing they added him recently, he does look cool. Yeah, and bro, the fact that it's Soba Mask and Onigashima Sanji, bro, with Ifrit. Like, this is the Sanji. I doubt there's gonna be a developer who can beat this Sanji. Just be, bro, if it wasn't region locked, like, if this was global, this game would go crazy. Like, look, I'm definitely getting it global. Like, we already got Wano characters in this game. Have you seen Kaido? Kaido in this, honestly, Kaido in this game. Yo, Kaido in this game is actually crazy nasty. Also, the comp. And I hate that this game has a competitive scene. Because it's like, they could be... This game could be so much bigger than they think, bro. We need Bandai to wake up and realize people yearn for a One Piece fighting game. Facts. And I'm gonna just say this though. If One Piece Fighting Path comes to consoles, or if it comes to global, this game would literally be the definitive best One Piece game. Because it's a 3-on-3 fighting game. There's a team game mode. Bro, Gear 5 Luffy gonna go crazy. Oh, by the way, this game's music is actually crazy also. Oh, by the way, they already made a Mihawk that's actually crazy good. Bro, look at this! Yeah, I'll be real, Fighting Path might have the best versions of every One Piece character, high key. Like, I don't think there's like a version in like Pirate Warriors that is the definitive version of that character. Besides like characters who've literally never done anything, like Smoothie or Urosh. Bro, this game is literally what Burning Blood should have been. If Burning Blood was like this, bro, oh my god. Nah, Kaido's actually crazy though. Like, he has a drunk mechanic, and he has 3 form changes, bro. Like, he actually... Burning Blood is so old. It really is. And you know, if they really locked in with Burning Blood, that game could have been crazy. Dude. If Burning Blood came out now, it would be looking like this. Yeah? It is crazy that phone games have can make this, bro. That is crazy. They really haven't dropped a PvP One Piece console game? Bro, that's wild, by the way. Like, Burning Blood and Fighting Path are the only ones we really have. Me and Jay will be back on tomorrow. What game? What game, Dark? Oh yeah, let me show you something that I actually like to do. I actually like to look up combos on, I say Kobos. Disregard that. Rivals? Bet. I actually like looking up combos on this game, like people making crazy combos for characters. Because I know I'm never gonna play this game. And it makes me realize, God, this game is just broken. Like, let's look at this. I can't wait for Ultron. Ultron's gonna be sick. Man, Ultron gonna be sick, bro. I like Connection. Like, Connections looks great, yes. But it's just Storm Forward DLC. This is true. But here's the thing, Candido. You can't say that to a Storm Connections fan. Because they don't... They believe that this game is definitively better than Storm 4. And I'm gonna be real with you. I think I'd rather play Storm 4 than this. Because I just heard stories about people going online and people are constantly like switching their characters to make combos. And it's like, ugh, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, Oh, this is the song. Yeah, I need to add this to. Okay. All right. Let me play some Bounty Rush though. Is the combat more fluid than 4? The combat is, I'll be real, the combat is more so catered towards spammers. If that helps. Oh yeah, so I did summon. I did summon. And what I got was, if my freaking controller can stop. There we go. So this is what I got. I got York, level 72, but most importantly, I got Yonji. Big W. Because I got that character. I did get freaking Helmeppo. So Sparking Boers. Yeah, and you want to know what's crazy about it, Candido? Right after that game came out and everything, there were a bunch of Storm Connection Glazers. But you don't hear anything about Storm Connections. Because people would rather talk about Storm 4. Oh, and let me tell you something. Let me tell you something also. Um, can I just get one good PvP One Piece game? Just one. Just one good one. You know, I'm surprised with the amount of people who are actually like looking forward to a different One Piece game. Even people who hate One Piece are looking forward to a One Piece game. Why is it that people who hate One Piece like to play One Piece games? What is the, like, can someone tell me why that is? Because they realized they were right. I guess. Alright, let's go, Jack. No one gonna get this? Alright, you get it then. Bro, every time I try to use that skill. How did that? Get off me, bro. I need that. my god. Yup. No salvo. Oh, give me that. Or he takes it from me. That's fine. Okay. Me and Jay was in the trenches on Arc Raider. We got sandwiched. Oh, God. Bro, we didn't even run into people when you and I played Dark. My One Piece memories was Season 1 to 3. Back on Warner Brother Kids Saturday. Ah, yeah, yeah. Jeez, Dark, it sounds like you and Jay had a worse time than you and I. So this whole time, Jack Jack was the play. It seems. I don't know why. I don't hate One Piece. It's just too. Okay, here's the thing. If we're talking about the One Piece anime, blame Toei for that. People who complain about the One Piece, look, you're complaining about the wrong thing to the wrong person. Blame Toei for One Piece having that many episodes. For One Piece being that long, I would say blame Oda, but at the same time, he really wanted to make sure every piece of his story is made. And I'm gonna be real, I actually like One Piece being this long. And I know I'm a part of a small minority. I know I am. But with One Piece being this long, we constantly have like content. Cuz they can make a they're already in the works for making One Piece movies. We get a One Piece game like almost every year. Have you been into gacha games before this one? Yes. One of them that I've been into is a game called Bleach Brave Souls. Big Bleach Brave Souls player. Ooh, you almost died, Garp. Nah. What? No, no, no. Oh my god. But besides Brave Souls, there were two other gacha games I got into. Let's go. What? Nah, 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 help me. Yes, thank you. Alright, Garb. Oh my god. Dokkan and Legends? I did play Dokkan as well. Um, I had like a couple accounts on Dokkan, but the problem was that every time I made an account for Dokkan, something random happened to my phone, right? Ooh. Hey, I took one. I took one with me. Get more combos. You gonna win. Nah, that's toxic. I'm sorry. Also, I did play Genshin on my phone before I played it on console. But then I stopped playing, and then I'm like, oh, it's coming for console. And then that's when the Genshin arc happened. I don't know when I'll retire. One day. One day. Yo, this whole time, Jack has always been there. He's really always been there for me. Um, don't, no, Dark. No, no, it was not. No, it was not. I was not the Genshin you. You gotta stop that. That your inner void. No, it's not my inner void. I'd rather be the Pirate Warriors. Look. I escaped Genshin, and I'm never going back. Just like how I escaped Tower of Fantasy. I'm no longer in those games. I can relax now. Stop lying. What are you talking about? I did not do multiple 12-hour streams. That's cap. I think I only did one 12-hour stream. Nah, Sabo. What? That didn't hit. I swear to God you did? No, bruh. Be the toxic you? No, no, that's not me. Hey, you can go. You can go, Zoro. I got this. get out of here. All right. Man, I don't want to fight those demons over there. I'm just a little Kaido. Actually, is there anything I can do? This I can do. Swear to God you did? No, bruh. You know what? Gotta give it to this Aokiji. He helped me fight off that Shanks. But nobody was really like capping flags like that. Well, I say that, but I didn't cap anything. I just killed on the flag. Hey, Jack, you got that, bro. So what if I tried him? What if I tried him with like a runner? But who's like a really good runner right now? I'd say Kid and Law, but like it is hard to use them. You better do something. You fought some dude named the Sun God. That is crazy. Yeah, thinking about it, alright. But now that I got Yonji, I'm gonna focus on making him 100, and then I'll focus on Kaku. Because once I get Garp, then I'll have a pocket Garp for if anything happens. And then I get Yonji, and then big bada boom. Alright, let's do it. You think Luffy needs another gear form? I think instead of giving Luffy another gear form, man. Oh my god. Just press it. I'm dead anyways. But yeah, I think Luffy's good at Gear 5. Oh, this is great. See, this sucks because, like, I can't do anything to Salvo. Yeah, we lost this. I'm just gonna turn my brain off for the rest of this. Like, there's no way we can win. I mean, there is a chance, though. If only there was somebody else who could get a flag. Like, man, maybe I just need to put Silver Mask on. Great, now I gotta find Silver Mask. There it is. Because I don't know. Blue Kaido just ain't. He just can't cut it. With freaking all these Garbs and Aokijis. I say he can train, get stronger, and make the form stronger. Call it a day. Yeah. Plus, the thing is, Oda can do whatever he wants with that form. So truly, Oda, if he wanted to, could just like give him crazy amounts of Toon Force. Oh my god, they have an Aokiji and a Sabo, bruh. This is just going from bad to worse. Mm-hmm. Didn't he say it has like... I think so. I think here's the thing: we can never tell. We can never tell with Oda. He could say one thing, but then change his mind eventually. Hey, for me, I'm like, hey, when he finishes One Piece, that's gonna be the end of the big three, which is also gonna be crazy. I just hope Bleach gets some new movies. And the reason why I say Bleach should get some new movies is because I think Bleach deserves it, and it's more content to add for video games. Goku will still be around. You know, it's kind of crazy. The fact that Goku literally will still be. What's crazy is Luffy might also still be around. Yeah, don't try me. Hey, Sabo. I'm gonna take your flag. Oh, you're Sanji. Alright then. Out of here. No! Yes. Bro, can you just die? Like, my goodness, bro. How, though? I mean, look. The reason why I'm saying it... Yeah, the reason why I'm saying it is... One Piece is just that big, you know? Yeah, you're out your flag, bucko. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, I don't want to... I was doing my part. I was doing my part. I was killing stuff with Jack. The Soba Mask... Let me get him to 100 or something. I need to look up the other, like, meta runners, because I don't have, like, really good runners right now. In before somebody said, oh, but you have kid-in-law. You try getting a flag with freaking Aokiji on the other team. Hello? Can I press filter? Let me just see what I got. Oh, Blue No I heard is really good. Yeah, but they can bring, let's be honest. If not Toei, Shueisha, if any of these big anime conventions, all that, they kind of rely on the big three, and by rely on, they really just rely on One Piece. Because let's be honest, without One Piece, how many big animes can like fill the gap? And I know that sounds like, oh, you're saying that because you don't know about like other anime. I know about other animes, but if we're being honest, like the biggest queue to fill is One Piece, because a lot of these animes just end so quickly, unless he has a kid and gets a Boruto situation. I mean, they might do that. That's the part that I'm scared about, because if that happens, and if that does happen, and Oda can't like truly write over it, what's up, Six? How you doing? Yeah, if Oda can't like write over it, I don't know. It's kind of a GG. Soul leveling, maybe. I don't know. Soul leveling, like, it's good, but how long is it? I mean, soul leveling is just like fighting. It's really just fighting. I mean, yeah, there's a story, but let's be honest, like the badass Sun Jin Woo moments and fighting is all. Have a good rest of your night. Oh, thanks, man. You have a good one. You have a good one too. Hola, Ari. How are you? Is he good? Oh, so how was your party? Because I can tell you about mine. Because mine was not ideal, that's for sure. Kind of tired though. How are you? I am kind of tired. I'm good though. Pretty much in the same boat. We don't have a single defender, and they have triple defender. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I should have just. You know what? Every time that I think, okay, people are gonna play these characters, they never do. And watch, if I put Blue Kaido on my team next match, I'm gonna have a team full of defenders, and I'm gonna crash out. If one got popular from just fighting, this one can too. I mean, is just fighting the way to get big now? Is that really just the way? Oh, cool. Hey, there's no Aokiji. But that is a Roger though. Close enough. And his Kamosari. Oh my god. How was mine was fun. I got the dance, which I love to do. You see, mine what oh my god. See, this is exact. Dragon Ball walk so others could crawl. The thing is, they crawl. Here's what's crazy about that is that some of these animes crawl for like 3 years, and then just end. And you like jazz? What's up, Corn? How you doing? Tell me how y'all feel about this. But there was one time I saw a clip. Someone sent me a clip of a VTuber saying that it shouldn't take over 10 years to finish your story. If it takes over 10 years, then your anime then that anime or manga, whatever you're reading, is trash. A VTuber said this. And I basically talked to this VTuber and told them how stupid that is. In which I got banned from that stream, and, now we're here. Because here's the thing. You're saying that if an anime or manga, well, anime/manga, takes over 10 years to finish, that it's terrible. We're not going to act like half of the animes that you're watching that you praise haven't taken over 10 years. There are so many animes. Oh, right. I can buy one of these. It's a she. Candido. She was saying that an anime should not take over 10 years to finish. But a lot of the new gen animes this year took 10 years to either finish or make. Okay. Because I could put that Navy medal with God. Well, she then, yeah. And again, it's dumb to say, because animes, I feel like, should be a little longer. Okay, watch. I'm gonna put Blue Kaido on my team. If I see a team of... Let me add you real quick. Oh, when I'm out this match, I'll show you my name. You can add, yeah. That used to be the norm, kind of. Bro, I mean, animes / mangas should be long, right? It's supposed to keep you engaged, keep you reading. Like, geez, people acting like One Piece fans are part of a cult when it comes to, like, reading One Piece. But it's just because there's constantly something to read. You don't get bored. And we constantly have something coming. Whether it be anime, whether it be manga, whether it be a movie potentially, whether it be a random video game, because One Piece gets video games, it's just we get trash. Shouldn't be long for no reason. I don't know, man. Okay, how long should a manga be? Because, like, for example, there's Bleach. I feel like Bleach ended too quickly. And that's mainly because Bleach had to deal with a lot of other issues. Oh, and a Dio user? Hey, you like to see it. Hey, W. A Sunday. So I think for manga, maybe for just a short anime, I think a manga has to be at least 700, 800, at least. They're taking their time. If any anime, okay, if it's anime only, ooh. Okay, if it's anime only, I think it's gotta last more than 2 years. If it's anime only. Most manga don't have, which is scary. That is very scary. Like, most of them just ended like, what, 8? No, not 8, like 500 pages? Well, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, I mean, they're the big three. Yeah, most manga are 400, 500, which I feel is way too short, personally. Like, how much was Demon Slayer? Yeah, how much was Demon Slayer? Because Demon Slayer felt like it didn't even hit 400. Did it? I hope it did. 200. Demon Slayer was only 200. You see, this is why I feel like certain animes, well, certain mangas that get an anime adaptation, if the author didn't have to leave for a family emergency, didn't the author like continue Demon Slayer in some way, or just no? Because this is the problem, right? If we just talk about animes, I just need to shift focus to this over animating, which is currently taking storm because of One Piece. Because people are mad that One Piece is getting over animated. Nope, she didn't continue it? That's kind of crazy. But Demon Slayer was getting good because Jump was pressuring her pretty much. Well, like usual, Jump is constantly shooting themselves in the foot, and they only have themselves to blame. But also, Demon Slayer is only good because, I'll be real, the anime itself fixed Demon Slayer. Well, this is not good. Yep. Oh, I got somebody. Let's go. Again, I think length of a story does depend. Like, Fairy Tail isn't all bad. Oh, yeah, Fairy Tail. People be. I know people be clowning Fairy Tail a lot, but they really. Fairy Tail really does have a good story. Well. Also, do gotta remember One Piece chapters are actually really short in comparison to a lot of other manga. True. It's actually kind of crazy. if One Piece came out this year, like truly, if the One Piece anime started this, I mean not anime, if the One Piece manga came out this year, in the long run, they'd probably still care for One Piece more than some of these other animes. But then I'm thinking My Hero probably would have did good up until where the writing of My Hero started to get a little sketchy. If One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach released today, they would be called lame and corny and too basic. And you know what's crazy? They would probably praise some of the new gens, especially for their trash writing. Like the amount of people who've been defending Demon Slayer's ending. Demon Slayer's ending was trash. And then My Hero, that was trash. But people defended it. And then people hating on Black Clover before it could even drop a chapter. And Sun Jin Woo, bro, there is so much soul leveling glaze. Just because people like Sun Jin Woo being a normal aura farmer that are in manga right now, and because of that, so they came out now, bro. They would, bro. But the thing is, the big three just has too many cool moments. I will say though, I think people would hate the start of One Piece and say that One Piece and Bleach start too slow. But if they get to Naruto Shippuden, like the war arc, think about the amount of hate the Naruto war arc would have had. I wonder, will this hit? Bro, they literally just walked up. Don't try Big Kaido. All the big three would be on the other magazines, just like Black Clover. You know what? With the amount of people that currently hate on the big three, I believe it. How do you get in front of me? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. Okay, maybe bro. If Oda couldn't take breaks, yeah, that's actually over. Because they already They rushed Kishimoto and actually they did rush Kishimoto and Kubo. Because both of their war arcs got, like, rushed heavily. Yep, they got tired of waiting for the ending. And because of it, it's some of the worst writing ever. We'll be writing Boruto instead. Facts, bro. Like, Jump does be fumbling. I'm just glad Oda can take his breaks, because, God, if he could not take his breaks. Even their game, bro, don't even get us started on the games, bro. The amount of games that Jump has flopped is wild. Like, there are so many games. I don't know why almost every anime game that has come out feels rushed. Like, it's actually kind of wild, so... that should be enough. Even the Games was Force, yes. I'm so close to getting my Momo to level 80. Haven't been it. Bro, I wish there was a way to get more crystal fragments. I wish there was an easier way. Because I'm trying to get my Yonji. Now that I got Yonji, I'm trying to get him to like 80. Honestly, I could get my Kaku to level 80 right now. Low-key, kind of want to. Even the games was fun. Yes, I see what you mean. Jump Force. You know, it's weird. Jump Force feels like it could have really been the best game. But there were so many factors to its downfall. I will say, Momo... Why just save my frags for EX? Exactly. There's... I mean, I hate to say it, but I won't lie. Give us, like, 100 diamonds. I mean, not 100 diamonds. 100 frags for a set amount of money. I won't lie. I'd rather just buy the fragments. Yeah, my Momonosuke level 90. I won't lie, he is tanky. Like, the metal set I have for him, I thought it was... I just threw on 2 random medals I had. But, like, Momonosuke tanky, bro. He really is. they sell frags, but it'd be so little. Wait, they sell frags? How many? Cause like I won't lie, bro. I'm on the verge. I still wish he used a sword. Yeah, it should at least be in his combo. Like maybe 1, 2, and then he pulls out the other sword. That'd be cool. Yo, low key, this is not a bad banner, by the way. Not a bad banner. I did purchase one of these tickets, and I got Yonji and Helmeppo and York in one pull. Pretty good. It be in the bundles sometimes, but yeah, I won't lie. I might need to buy those bundles if I see them. There's probably gonna be some. Oh right. I'd be forgetting about this. You're built like Helmet. No. No, I am not. You have Luffy? What? Wait, which Luffy you talking about? It's really just a little event. Yeah, I already did. I already did the boss. Okay, so my goal is these are now my the 5 characters I need to level up. Garp, obviously. I need to level up Yonji. Yonji is like the #1 used defender right now. Because I do have him, I do need to level up Kaku, just because that's another defender I can use. Bluno is apparently really good in this meta, so I might need him too. So that's 2 defenders, so I don't have to worry. But I need a good runner. So Bluno might be my go-to runner. Or I might just level up Soba Mask all the way. And then last but not least, obviously, get him to 90. I mean, heck, I could actually start using him now. Okay. Need that EX. Bro, EX Kuzan is too good. Like, it actually pisses me off sometimes how good he is. Should I put another Kaido medal on here? Dark Shinobi. I have that on ulti. Oh, Kizaru. I said Kuzan. I mean, jeez, bro. EX Kizaru might be the best runner. For sure, EX Kizaru has to be a runner. Dark, what you up to? Wait, actually, what are his traits? That can make clones to capture... Bro, that would be broken, but cool at the same time. No lie. Well, thank you for the subscription, Kakai. How you doing? Appreciate you for joining. Chilling? I'm glad you're chilling, Dark. Yeah, right now, in this meta, you first off, you need a runner who can capture the flag without getting a status ailment. That's number one. Honestly, I might even check Hody Jones. Wait, does he really not? Must run tests. Alright, Hody. Let's see what you're made of. Want to run some alliance? If you want to, I mean we can do that. I'm just testing out Hody Jones. I don't think I've ever played him. Oh yeah, that's need to see more Cosmic Invasion, bro. We need that right now. Like, Like, Cosmic Invasion needs to be at Summer Games Fest. High key.
What time did you take that? Before you got here.
He seems kind of good. That Captain America and Black Panther, bro, I forgot about that. And it does seem like yo, that's never coming out. Man, honestly, I feel like most Marvel games, like they release them, they release these trailers at some of the worst times. That's for sure. Okay, for anybody who's interested in playing, wait. Okay, if anybody's interested in playing, the team ID will be 0007. I'm back. Welcome back. Hope you had a relaxing shower. For anybody who wants to join, how we all doing though? Currently, I guess I'm doing okay. Thankfully, the headache is now gone, so I'm chilling now. Vice, if you're still here, you can join. That's a big water. Oh, let me tell you the lore behind this. So, if you've ever been to a Smash Brothers tournament. A long time ago, there was a dude named Johnny, and he would always bring a giant jug with him. So every time you see a person with a jug, we always called it the Johnny jug, like a Johnny jug. So I bought myself a Johnny jug. And that's how you know, because the old Smash Bros tournaments. Okay, I'm just gonna go in. The old Smash Brothers tournaments, those were honestly really cool. I think the old ones are more lit than the current ones. I mean, I say current, but there's probably not many. When a headache goes away. Hit my dog with a car. I would never, on purpose. Joke's on you. Joke's on you. Alright, let's do it. Okay, real quick question. What is your go-to food at a party? There's a reason why I'm asking. Fries? Okay. Because at the party that I was at, the go-to food that they had was tacos. Good morning, unscripted way. Hope you have a good night's rest. I'm back. Well, welcome back. Morning. Dang. Tacos. Yeah, they had tacos for a birthday party. Now, I've never been to a birthday party where tacos were the go-to food. The switch to Hey, I got your back. Dang it, man. But all parties have pizza, so I can never eat at parties. Yeah, because I know no meat, vegetarians. Vegetarian stuff always. Well, I should have just killed Afro Luffy. Let's go, bro. Afro Luffy, he's gonna be a cool one. And actually, these two units might be very useful. Afro Luffy, because he might actually be a meta character, which is kind of crazy to say. But Foxy's going to be a low-key one. Being able to put slow on people, bro, that's going to stop a lot of runners. And might actually help with Sabo. Alright, let's do it. Also, I need to check my sub count, but we're getting closer and closer to 900 subs. I can't believe we made it this far. Literally. and it's literally all thanks to you guys and gals. But at this party, they had wings, fries, sandwiches. Yo, I wish I went to your party. What the heck? I wish I went to your party. All we had was tacos. Tacos, salads, a bunch of drinks. Like, they did not slouch on the drinks. $8.53. Yep. Closer and closer. See, I could give like some crazy incentive. I would have picked you up on the way. Nah, literally, because, like, cake sounds... I won't lie, cake actually sounds really good right now. Whoa. Me buy a Switch, too. I don't know about that. I never agreed. Please, Garp. Please, Garp. Kill Garp. Where are you going? Oh my god. You said crazy incentives. Okay, I'm still thinking of the incentives. I won't lie to you. But I'm trying to think of what would be a cool incentive for like hitting 900. You buy an iPhone? You know what? Maybe I could do another Fortnite stream. I don't know. At 900, I'll do I'll do a Fortnite stream, I guess. You know, no. I don't. Who am I kidding? Yeah, someone already clipped that. By somebody, I mean Dark. You buy an iPhone? I've never had an iPhone ever. Clip what? Me saying that exact sentence. Okay. It's time we go crazy. This time, I don't care about the meta. I'm using what I want to use. Where is Momonosuke? I passed him. Rivals 24 hour. I would go insane. Alright. The goal is to kill somebody with the king punch. 24 hour? I don't know if I could do another 24 hour. Because I got close to doing a 20. I got close to hitting a 24 hour. But the 24 hour is going to be held for 1,000 subs. Look. Ari, get your rest. Get your rest. It's for the people. The people don't want 24-hour rivals. Oh my god. I'm noticing the time. The grind to eternity? I'd actually go insane. Why is he coming up here? Oh, this is not the Aokiji I thought it was. Thankfully. Jeez. Yeah, I can't do eternity grind. 24 hour of random games? I don't even know if that's possible. Ari, get your sleep. All right? Talk to you in the morning. I gotta land a king punch. win or lose, I win if I land a king punch. What, you diamond one? Wait, what do you mean? In rivals? Oh, um, I mean, my peak is... Bro, I'm never gonna land a king punch, bro. In rivals, my peak is Grandmaster. Grandmaster 3. I I'm pretty sure I'm in bronze right now. Candido. Like, trust me, I cannot get to eternity. I if I try to go for eternity, you're just gonna see me at like silver or diamond. Like it's literally not gonna be fun for anybody. You need to break your limits? No. That's a limit that I'm never gonna break. You, oh my god. Bronze 1 to silver, but bronze always feels like the height. I mean, the only reason for that is because that's where all the accounts from Smurfs go. That's why games feel harder, is because that's where all the Smurfs are. I'm never gonna land a king punch. I'm literally never gonna land a king punch with how these people are at playing. So, I'm gonna try something different. Yeah, but trust me, I'm not gonna be able to break my limits. Let's just try like 2 random characters. But yeah, I just try to get the gold, get the outfit, and always. Like, trust me, it's not worth, especially when you're trying to do your best. Don't play support. I hate to say it, but you can't play support in ranked. Well, no, not support. You can't play any other role but support in ranked. Yo, who's who kind of? I'm a tank main, and I would say 75 to 85% I'm solo tanking. Yeah. And you want to know the crazy part? You can only use so many tanks solo. Because, like, solo Thor, you cannot solo tank as Thor. You need, like, a character with a shield. That's why Magneto Magneto has been my main. Hold on, like, who's who? I was just picking him to troll, but like he kinda good. Oh yeah, these are my medals. I put the Odyssey. I wish these Cap can. Oh yeah, Cap can. He got a shield. By the way, I just want to say this. Yo, use Jeff like a flanking DPS. For some reason, you'll find value. I don't know why. I might need to look into who's who. I'm actually very impressed. I was expecting him to like do nothing, but he did good damage. Jeff does damage. He really does. And like I was talking with Dark and Jay about it, but Jeff might be the best support in the game. Also, see, I see why he's loved and hated. Yes. Okay, so I gotta go because I'm noticing the time. Um, who's who arc potentially? You know how much of a push he's gonna get, bro. Him in the MCU might go crazy, low key. Like you could put him with Deadpool, like Jeff and Deadpool. That could actually be funny and crazy at the same time. But yeah, I'm gonna need to end the stream though. We got a lot done today though. A lot done. Um, I'm definitely gonna need to. Is there like an actual game happening? There was a literal game happening. Okay. Okay. Yep, Dokkan was playing. Okay. Well, that's it for me. I'll see you all tomorrow. Probably gonna play more Bounty Rush. Um, wants me to return? Oh God, I can't go back, Dokkan. I can't. All right, but I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace. You know what? I might switch it up and play like Pirate Warriors or something. Who knows? Since a lot of people like the mobile game, well, Bounty Rush on the channel, so I'm gonna keep this around because I didn't expect it to do this well. But alright, see y'all. Bye bye. I pressed the wrong button. Pressed the wrong button again. Alright, there we go. Bye.